Well, good afternoon, good morning, good evening, good night, TelexFREE. No matter where you're located, I tell you, and we are all over the world. We welcome you to today's TelexFREE webinar, TelexFREE call. And yes, you guys, we're still the company that's setting people free all over the world. And when I'm talking about freedom, I'm talking about financial freedom, time freedom, and just freedom to pursue your purpose and passion. And my name is Cynthia Sly, for those of you who don't know me. And yes, you guys, I still spell my last name innocently. That's S as in Sam, L-I-G-H, no S-L-Y here. And today, you guys, I am so excited to get on this call and this webinar today because we are going to learn how to just really dig in and work this TelexFREE comp plan. And so without further ado, I want to turn the call over to Randy Crosby out of Atlanta, Georgia. He, I think, is bringing up Pat Jackson. I'm not sure who the guests are today for the training, but we're just so happy to have such leadership. We got just a tremendous leadership team, you know, on our team, you guys, because this is a team call. It's not the company call, but you would never know it because we have hundreds, you guys, on the call and hundreds this TelexFREE team. And so without further ado, I'm going to turn the call over to Mr. Randy Crosby. And before I do that, let me tell you, you guys, because I don't know if I'll get the call again, I'm going to miss all of y'all off next week because I will be working my TelexFREE business on a cruise. And you know how many people from all over the world go on a cruise. And so I am all set. I am all ready with my voice. I got them all registered. I got them all, you know, signed on a piece of paper so that when I meet somebody and ask them to download the app, I'll have everything all ready to go, you guys. So I can't wait. So you won't hear me next week, but I'll definitely be online, you know, but, you know, I look forward to coming back a week from now and sharing with you how many new customers I have. So I hope you guys have a fantastic day and all next week. So I'm turning it over to you, Randy.
Well, Cynthia, I want to start it off exactly what you're talking about, and that's always been the emphasis of the company. Again, guys, you can't have a huge store and you don't have any customers, and that's exactly what Cynthia is doing. She has the contracts or the customer, excuse me, she has the customer documents and everything already ready to go. So she's got her customer. The centers are already there waiting. They've been paid for, and she's going to be going out, giving out just a ton of trials to individuals, and that's what a lot of people have done. And then they found out the following month they ended up with several customers that not only stayed aboard, but they actually are now referring other customers. With the app, it's totally phenomenal because the app just takes on it's like a whole different animal all by itself. So that's the power of that. What we're doing today, guys, this has been a big transition week for a lot of people, explaining old contracts at the same time while hundreds of thousands of new contracts are coming in, or as we say, new Ad Central Family Plus positions are coming in this week. And it's just been a phenomenal week. What we're going to do tonight, guys, and Cynthia, a bunch of people saying they're going to miss you. What we want you guys to understand is that, you know, when problems come up, the wealthy, they find a solution. And everyone else, they suffer through the problem. What's interesting is the fact that we've got some very sharp people in this company. We've got some very sharp minds. And that's why, ladies and gentlemen, you are going to, you know, when you're with a group of people and you have the same mindset that you want to do better, because that's how TelexFREE, when they started out, it appealed to people that wanted to change their life. And we enjoy helping other people change their life as well. As Cynthia said, this is not a corporate call. This is just a team call. So I want you guys to understand the fact of what we're dealing with, what we have, and where we're going. And tonight, Stuart's going to do an incredible job at 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Stuart's on the line with us. And Stuart, are you there right now? I don't know if you're on the moderator side or not. Okay, I don't hear Stuart. I know he's there. He said he was here earlier. But guys, Stuart's going to be doing a call for you guys tonight at 9 p.m., particularly designed for those that have old contracts, or as we say, old AdCentral families, before March the 9th, before all the new enhancements that were made to the compensation plan. You know, I was asked by someone, they said, well, why do we have a new compensation plan? Because it has to be fully in compliance. That's one thing you can't go around, is you can't go around compliance. And when you talk about regulatory compliance, it's whatever the regulators say that you have to do, that is what you have to do. What I want to do is just clear up, though, a couple misconceptions out there. You know, people are saying, well, you know, I had an old contract, but because now I have to qualify to earn income, and in every network marketing company out there, ladies and gentlemen, you have to qualify to earn income. And there's a reason for that. When we, the company went and got the top attorneys out there, and those attorneys went and they said, you know what, you guys are doing a lot of things right, but you've got some things here that's got to get tightened up, because we want the company to be around for hundreds of thousands of years. And one thing you don't want is for someone or regulators to come in and say, hey, wait a minute, you guys don't have this right. You're doing this okay. You've got a great new comp plan. You've got the requirement for customers. That's all in place. But at the same time, you got a lot of people that joined prior to this that are not in compliance, and they need to be. And that's why, ladies and gentlemen, the company, as of a few days ago, they had to make sure that everyone that receives a check from the company is in compliance. Now, the beautiful thing that this company's done, and I've never seen any company do before, is that if you notice in the terms and agreement, this is in every network marketing company, every company reserves the right to change, modify, or even redo their compensation plan. They all have that in there. When you read any terms and agreement, they have to do that because things are constantly changing. Guys, laws change in the country. There are things that you used to be able to do that you can no longer do, because when the laws change that come from the regulators, it simply means now you have to be in compliance with those particular laws and regulations. And so therefore, when those laws and regulations are put in place, we have no choice but to abide by them. The good thing is the fact that with our new compensation plan, not only is it in compliance, but when you come tonight, you're going to understand how you can also make more money with it. You're going to learn how you can use the credits that you have with your contracts right now, or the pre-existing ones, or we're going to say that, the older AdCentrals and AdCentral families. You're going to see how you'll be able to take the credits that you're earning and not only buy additional products, but, ladies and gentlemen, turn on an incredible income machine that you've never seen before. I know we've had several sessions where we were showing people this, and they could not believe it. Because the reality is, ladies and gentlemen, what you have to think about is the fact that the company needs to have every single person understanding the power of what? What is it the power of, guys? The power of the additional income that comes in from customers. And I explain this to people. I say, guys, if you owned a Walmart store, you may have had a lot of people maybe, you know, help you put the store together. You may have had some people who actually may have, you know, gave you some additional products or services or whatever it is. But you can open up that door, and if no customers come in, how long are you going to be open? It's the exact same thing with TelexFREE. Right from the beginning, their whole process, where we were posting our ads every day, the ads were not to bring in more people into the business. The ads, ladies and gentlemen, were to draw more customers in. This new way that we have with our compensation plan, here's what I'm going to tell you just in the past few days. In fact, since March the 9th, not only have they brought in over 400,000 new promoters, but many, many more times that in customers. And the usage of people using the minutes from February to March is just soared. Really because of the fact that so many people are out sharing this with other people. So when you look at, you know, how things were in the past, to give you an idea how we're all governed by different laws that can change. Back in the past, you used to be able to ride around in your automobile and you didn't need a seatbelt. Now you have a seatbelt law. You're still riding in the same automobile, but the difference is there's a law now that says how you have to ride in the automobile. In certain states, if you ride motorcycles, you have to have a helmet law. It wasn't there before, but it is now. Same thing governed network marketing companies and how we can do business. So, guys, when laws are there, those laws are there not only to protect, and this reason why I'm giving you this information, because some people, they don't understand. I sat with a gentleman the other day. He kept saying, well, can't you tell the company, let's just do this and do that? It's not the company. The company has to be in compliance. But the good thing is we found out that by being in compliance, as you guys are going to see tonight, actually makes everybody a lot more money. It is just absolutely phenomenal. I was blown away every single time I sit down and show someone. They can't believe it. They're like, in fact, here's the response I've been getting when somebody sees the real numbers. They said, how come the company didn't do this sooner? And that's the power of what we're talking about right now, is that you have to understand where we're going. So tonight, you're going to get a lot of information on that. The other thing is what's happening is a lot of people now are seeing the additional income that is coming in from the customers. And one lady I talked to, she said, I don't care about customers. I said, well, ma'am, if you don't care about customers, then what kind of business do you think you're going to run? There's no business that can be stable without customers. So it's all about the thinking and mindset, and that's the reason why we're having this call today. The people that have already literally went out and started to understand the power of gathering customers, showing the product, signing up different customers on the product. Now they're seeing the additional income, and the full picture now comes full circle for so many people. Guys, when you understand how you can still use the credits that you are getting right now from posting your ads every week with every contract that's signed before March the 9th, those credits can be used to literally explode your business. Most people on here may have more than one AdCentral or AdCentral family, and you can literally use those credits to multiply your income. They're going to talk about that tonight on the call. They're going to show you some ways to really explode your business. Now, if you notice, the company says that if you have a contract before, and I'll tell you, this affected some people, but it didn't affect everyone. See, there were people in this company that were building, and to be in compliance, you have to have 5 customer points, and you have to personally sponsor 2 that have at least 5 customer points. Or from everyone that you personally sponsored, there's a total of 10 customer points from what we call your first level on the unit level. We'll cover that in a second. But guys, here's what I want you to know. There were many people in this company that it never affected at all. Why? Because they were building a business. Those were the individuals that were out telling people about the Telex Mobile, telling people about the VoIP, telling people about, you know, the new app that's out, people telling people about the MFA. Those are the individuals that it did not affect. Why? Because they were building a business. And so they were continually able to continue to withdraw the funds that they're earning on a weekly basis. And so what's happening right now is tonight we're going to show you, or Stuart's going to show you guys, there's some unique things that you'll be able to do and still withdraw money every single week, but not the same amount of money? How about withdraw more money than what you were withdrawing before? When you see the math on this, guys, it is going to absolutely blow you away. That's what we're going to talk, or he's going to speak with you guys about tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, how you earn more income in your first 30 days than you ever did before. And on top of that, how you can structure yourself properly, that if you notice all the centers on the new contract, they're withdrawing every week without a problem. You'll be able to get in a position, ladies and gentlemen, where you're going to get more binary money. You're going to get more fast start money. You're going to be able to appreciate the promotion of the 1K club and how you can make more money up front within the first 30 days. All of that's going to be talked about tonight, and that's the reason why, you know, we're going to talk about simple math today. And tonight, the only way you're going to get on that call, I know many of you guys have called in on the 712 number, you're going to need to register at www.everyonegetspaidweekly.biz. Everyonegetspaidweekly.biz. Let's give you a few updates before I just give you guys just a hint of what's going to go on tonight. Many people started seeing binary come in now this week. Some still have not because they're going through the system, making sure that as they go in and reprogram, where when they added other things to the compensation plan, it kind of caused some glitches in the system. So a lot of people are starting to see their binary show up again. Many people, if you haven't got it yet, don't worry, guys. I haven't got mine either. I'm okay with it because I know it comes. The other side is many people are seeing, in fact, everyone is seeing, if you're qualified, the additional 7 levels of residual income coming in from the customers. One gentleman, and I talked to him on the phone, we were laughing about it. He said, you know, since they started the customers coming in, he said, you know, I was doing a 5-figure-a-week income just for people below me that were posting the ads in the 40 cents. But you know what he said that was really amazing now? His income tripled when the customers started to come in, because now he's getting an additional 7 levels of residual income. See, guys, you have to understand that what's happening here, people are earning more money. Tonight you're going to see how, you know how you're getting the $2 roughly per Ad Central family in the old contract that's underneath you 6 levels deep? Well, tonight Stuart's going to show you that, ladies and gentlemen, you're going to be able to double that. How about getting, instead of just $2, how about getting $4? It's going to absolutely blow you away. This is what people are seeing, and they're smiling now when you understand the numbers. People who understand the power of 4, because this was a new addition to our compensation plan, that if you have 3 or 2 personally sponsored promoters and you have 5 customers, you earn the residual off the customers 5 levels deep. If you have a 3rd promoter that you personally sponsored and you have 5 customers, you earn now on level 6 the additional 1.5% residual income. And if you have 4 promoters, you earn a 7th level. So if you have 4 promoters that you personally sponsor and you have 5 customers, guys, you're earning on 7 levels of residual income. We went over the charts. We talked about, you know, what's happening. And then you think about all of the commissions. Like, for instance, we've been signing up people on the MFA product. They're getting ready. They've been working on trying to put that into the system so that right now, just as you see 7 levels of customers as they hit real time on the VoIP, they're in the process of working and attaching that to the compensation plan so that you'll be able to see 7 generations of the VoIP or the MFA product. And guys, bear in mind, the MFA, let's go back here because I want you to understand something. On the MFA product, every customer that you have on the MFA product, it's 1% of what they're paying per month. So they pay $69 a month. You're now getting 1% of that. That's going to be one of the highest paying so far commissionable products that we have. So that means if someone on your 7th level signs up 10 customers for the MFA program, then that means that on each customer that they have, you're going to be earning over $2 per month off of that customer. So if they signed up 10, that's an extra $20 a month in residual income. So don't worry, guys, that is going to be coming. We talked a lot about the power of 4. When you guys hear what Stuart has to say tonight, you'll understand how to structure yourself properly so that you can use the credits that you're now making with the older contracts and turn around and literally help you explode any new additional AdCentral families that you may have. It's going to be absolutely phenomenal. But here's one thing I know about this company, guys. Since I've gotten started in this company has helped a lot of people change their life. A lot of people. In fact, millions of them. But there's another thing that I noticed about this company. It's the heart of the company. You see, everybody that purchased the older contracts or the old 1425s or they had a 339, the company says, listen, we want everybody to make sure that, if you decide, hey, I don't want to do anything with the new comp plan, they want to make sure that the money that you spent for the product, the 1375 or the 275, guys, 295, that you get all of that back. So what they've said is that if you have an older contract, you can earn or withdraw out up to the amount of the product, or the 1375 in the case that you had an AdCentral family, you can withdraw that out. Anything that you make over that, it goes into credits in which you can use to, of course, pay invoices. Now, guys, that says a lot about the heart of the company, because the company was faced really between a rock and a hard place because they're saying you have to be in compliance. And in compliance, you cannot pay people just for posting ads. And so the company says, okay, well, we want our people to be happy. So if everybody makes back at least what they put in there, they're okay. But if they can make more, they're going to really be happy. And that's where the 400,000 new promoters, in fact, it's almost, I know it's over 500,000 now, that have come in since March the 9th. Because now these people can earn additional income, not only, guys, by just posting ads. Posting ads, that was the start. It was almost kind of like the income to keep you going while you were designed to grow your business. And now the company says, we can pay you still, but you just have to have the required amount of customers so that they can pay you still. And that's what the company wants to do. That's the heart of the company. And that's the reason why, the people who are understanding what's going on right now, they see more money in building a team, building an organization. And that's the whole purpose of us posting ads, if you think about it right from the beginning, was to attract more customers. And, guys, if you have more customers that you're getting paid on, your income from customers increase. And with the invention of the new app allows that customer spreading process to happen virally. Now, I'm not giving a rah-rah speech here today. I'm just giving reality. I'm a numbers guy. I work numbers. We never had anything close to what you're seeing here in front of you in our older compensation plan. I can just speak for myself directly. Had they had this when I joined back in 2012, I know I would have made over 10 times the amount of income that I've made right now. Why? Because of getting paid the additional residual income from the customers that are coming in. And we're not just talking about VoIP customers, ladies and gentlemen. We're talking about VoIP. We're talking about MFA. We're talking about the Telex Mobile that's getting ready to be added in. We're talking about coffee, tea, and eventually hundreds of other products that are going to be out there. Imagine what the company is saying is that each one of us are like our own distribution center. They're paying us additional money to help us with our advertising efforts so that we're earning a stable income while we're building up a customer base. And that's brilliant. That's the way it should be. In fact, if you were to ask anyone right now, as they look at their organization and they're counting levels deep, and they see the 49 cents, the 74, the $1.49 intermixed in with the 40 cents or the $2 coming from, you know, the sales of the product, guys, guess what? They have a smile on their face because this is additional income that they weren't getting before. And so now for them, the picture gets larger. They start to see, oh, my goodness, if I can teach and show other people how to do what I'm doing, look where the income is going to go. This is network marketing, not net play marketing. And that's why the individuals right now that are going out and doing this, they're seeing the additional income. And they love the fact of the compensation plan, what you can do with it. And again, guys, that is what we're looking at tonight. People are saying, well, how do I qualify for the 1K Club? It's real simple. Go out and share this with 4 new promoters. 4 new promoters in your first 30 days. And guess what, guys? You're a part of that incredible 1K Club. And if you did the math on the 1K Club, we were never able to do this before. And I want to share with you guys this. On the 1K Club, guys, and I think we had a slide on here. I'm trying to find it here real quick for you guys because the power of it is incredible. There it is right there. Basically, what you're seeing is about $1,600 up front just for sharing this with 4 new promoters. And remember before, guys, when a person came in for an AdCentral family, that person was paying almost $1,425. Here, it's $169 as an associate, and you help them gather their first 10 customers very quickly. You guys heard Cynthia what she said. She got her customers already. She already opened them up. She paid for them. She's headed for a cruise, and guess what? She's going to be giving them out and getting additional people that are going to be on her service, guys. It's amazing. And then those people virally open up their phone books and they share that with others. Here's what I want to do. Joey out of Canada, if you're on the line with us right now, *6 your phone, Joey out of Canada. We'd love to hear from you what you're doing with the getting more VoIP customers coming on by utilizing the app. Are you on the line with us, Joey?
I'm doing fantastic, Randy. And Cynthia, I got to tell you, when you go on that cruise and people ask you why you're soaking wet every 10 minutes, just tell them that there was a tidal wave of money that hits you every 10 minutes and you knocked over the boat. So, man, that's amazing. I'll tell you, you know, it's true. Get those VoIPs, give them out the first month, even as a trial. But you know what? You can easily put these VoIPs into people's hands by giving them a piece of paper, ask them for a username and a password, and you can do all the work for them. You can minus all that. You can go in, make sure that the sale gets under you in the back office, and bam, you've got your customer just like that. They didn't have to go in and do all sorts of stuff because you've already got the VoIP registered. They just need a username and a password. That's just amazing. So, and you know, Randy, I got so stoked when you said that Stuart's going to come on tonight and talk about the power of the 49 cents, 74 cents, $1.49. And I thought, oh, man, I would love to talk about that. But you know what? Out of respect and anticipation, I'm looking forward to that call. And for all those people that don't really understand that part, man, you gotta call in tonight and listen to what Stuart has to say, because it's just going to rock your world. You're going to be amazed at the kind of money that actually is coming in. And if you did just the math on just 10 promoters that were underneath you, just 10. I know it's not a lot of people, but you know what? Just in the residuals, if you do your math on the 49 cents and the 40 cents, you'll be surprised at how much extra money you will take home in a month, not including your clicking to get more customers online. Randy, this is just, I'm beside myself. I'm in my truck this time. I was walking the last time, and this time I'm in my truck talking. I pulled over, and I'm pretty excited about what's happening with TelexFREE, and anybody that doesn't understand, you just need to get together with your upline or get on these conference calls. Get your friends, your family, whoever it is that you want to have in here. Get them on these conference calls. It's worth every last moment of your time to listen to what Randy and Stuart and Cynthia and other leaders have to say about this company and this compensation plan. And, of course, these great products, the Telex app, the VoIP software, and as Randy said, you know, the cell phone, the coffee, the tea, and various other products that are coming out. Man, these points are just going to stack right up, and don't be surprised if it looks like the Leaning Tower of Pisa by the time it's at the top. Randy, I have to go, but I'm going to listen to the rest of what everybody has to say, and thanks for giving me this time, and have a fantastic day. And Cynthia, I hope your trip goes fantastic. Don't get too wet.
Thanks so much, and I tell you what, it's amazing what's going on. And I'll tell you this, guys, if you have an older contract and you've personally, let's say, sponsored 2 people and you have your 5 customers, and it's not allowing you yet to do a transfer, you will be able to. Right now they're going through the system, putting it in there where it recognizes the old contracts as far as being in compliance. So you will be able to do that. Don't worry, that ability is going to return to those as long as you have 2 personally sponsored with 5 customers each. And then you have your 5 customers, you will be able to go ahead and transfer and do withdrawals out of any of the old contracts. So you'll be seeing all of that, guys. A lot is happening over this week. I had a chance to talk to Santiago. He talked to Steve Labriola. He said, the next 30 days, he said, Steve was happy right now. And I asked him why. He says, because he's so excited about what's about to happen over the next 30 days, all the good things that are coming. It is absolutely phenomenal. New products, new services, and on top of that, guys, you got to look at the heart of this company, and that's the only thing that, and I hate to ever say anything that sounds negative, but this is the only thing that gets me is that, with the company that have done so much for everyone, to see some people talk bad about the company or to see some people be totally negative, that gets me. Because if you think about a company that's helped out so many people in so many other ways, and a company that has went this far, even to the point of saying, hey, look, anybody under the old contract, guys, if you haven't made your money, you still can make up to whatever you put in basically for the products, and you're good. Guys, I've been a part of several companies before where they changed the comp plan, and when they changed it, that was it. They didn't care if you made money. They didn't care if you ever got a dime. It was the way that it was, and that was it. TelexFREE is different. There are people that, and when you talk to the owners, you can see they really care about the heart of the people. They care about individuals, and they do all that they can within the law and within compliance to make sure that they can help all of us change our lives. What amazes me is you see this last slide here on your screen is that if you think about what's going on right now, every single promoter that's entering in your organization, every single qualified promoter, guys, not only are we earning binary bonuses and fast start bonuses and direct bonuses, but 7 levels deep, anywhere from $4.90 up to $14.90 per promoter that someone else is bringing in, and an additional $2 a week per promoter up to 6 levels deep. And guys, listen, when you combine the weekly and the monthly together, that means every promoter monthly, this is what you can earn. We didn't even come close to this before. You're earning now anywhere between $10.50 and up to $11.70 per qualified promoter, 6 levels deep. Doesn't even include the 7th level. And so if you think about what the company has done, they literally have put us in a position, ladies and gentlemen, where we all can earn more income. That's why when you hear people, ladies and gentlemen, saying things that are totally just false and lies and malicious things, and yet these are the same people that show up every week to get a check from TelexFREE, it just burns me up. And I won't mention that anymore, but I had to get that off my chest because that bothers me when you have a company that's done so much for people, and for them to turn around and do the things and say the things that they do, they should be ashamed. However, tonight, you guys are going to learn a lot about what to do, how to do it, and the best way to do it. And Stuart's going to be on the line with you guys tonight. So make sure you've registered. If you've already registered, you're good. For those on the phone lines, make sure you register at www.everyonegets, G-E-T-S, paidweekly.biz. It's only going to be over the webinar tonight. It won't be a phone line, so if you called in on the 712 number, you definitely need to see this, and the best way to see it is to be on the webinar tonight. That's at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Hey, guys, I appreciate every single person being on the line. Go ahead.
I was just going to say, just as an encouragement, today in my bank account, I got paid from eWallet. What an excitement. I'm calling this eradication of my 5th credit card today. I'm so excited. I just had to put that in there.
Well, hey, we appreciate that. And that's the amazing thing, guys. You always hear about someone if they have an issue, but the hundreds of thousands, millions of people that are getting paid, you never hardly hear a lot about that. And that's why we like to tell everybody, guys, this company's bending over backwards to do all they can to help us. So thank you so much for that comment. Cynthia, out of Maryland, are you still on the line with us, or are you on the cruise ship already?
I am still here, but guess what? I'm getting ready. I got my business cards. I got my voice all paid for and lined up and ready to go. I got my app. And guess what, you guys? If you don't have the app on your phone because you have an iPhone, no problem. I'm just going to target people with Android phones, and I'm going to download the app, and I'm going to, set them up like Jody was saying. I have the username and the password and everything. I'm ready to go. So you guys stay tuned, because I'm certainly going to be sharing when I get back how many customers I have, Randy.
Well, I tell
Cynthia,
you what,
take extra towels.
Thanks.
This is incredible. Thank you so much. And I want to thank each and every one of you guys for getting on the call. Guys, with any company, we've always had our challenges. It hasn't been easy, but you know what? It's been worth it. When you look at your bank account, it's been worth it. When you look at the lifestyle that you are living now compared to where you were when you got inside and got started with TelexFREE, it's been worth it. And that's why I tell everybody, guys, yes, I have days where I get frustrated too. Yes, I have times where, things aren't working right, or you know what, I go to post an ad and I get a red X and I get frustrated, or yes, I go out and I sign someone up on VoIP and I put their number in and it didn't stick right away. I get frustrated, but I'm not crazy. I understand that there are technical problems, and you know what? Once they're worked through, and the income that you receive, and the people that you help,